Do you like your food? You're feeding the dog too. Yeah. I'm getting really tired of this fixation with weight. People are starting to complain about Rose's weight, and oh, don't give it to the dog, please. Okay, telling me that she's getting so chubby and she's getting so fat, and should she really eat all that, and so on. And it makes me so, yeah, not so nice words, angry. I mean, first of all, she's a baby. She's 13 months old, and a 13 months old baby are allowed to look almost any way and still be healthy. There are children who are natural slim, and there are children who are natural chubby, and most of them are something in between. A chubby 13 months old baby is not unhealthy. It's, I mean, a slim 13 month old baby could also be healthy, but it's could be a bigger issue if something happens, if you get a cold or stomach bug or something, bug or something. It could be much more dangerous for a slim child than a chubby child, because a chubby child has more energy to take from. So I mean, and most children this age are a bit chubby, and we need this energy to grow and to develop, and most of it will probably just disappear when they get older. My older children are not chubby at all, but they were in this age, and it's perfectly normal. And what makes me so angry is also because you have followed. You had a flashlight there. Oh, whoa! Not to the food, please. Thank you. You have followed my video blog, knows that Ro has been really, really ill. In February, she was so underweight that she was starving and she was dying from it. I didn't understand how serious it was at that moment, but I've understood from doctors now that she was actually dying from starvation, simply because a medical condition made it impossible for her to absorb the nutrition in the food. And now this is much better with all the medications and so on, and now she's eating a lot of food and gaining a lot of weight. It goes fast. I'm going to be a little bit concerned because she gained so fast in weight, but it's still something very positive. It's something very healthy for her to do. And if you've seen her so inside this awful condition she was back in February and March, and see her now, I can't understand how anybody could have any opinions about her being chubby. They should be happy that she's finally is doing fine, that she's so much better. She's in a lot of pain, and she has this medication 6 times a day still, and medication also makes her stomach really swollen, so she looks even chubbier sometimes. But it's a positive thing. It's something really, really good. But I hear about people giving, the children's low-calorie formula to babies. I mean, that's absurd. Children needs fat. They needs a lot of fat. The brain needs fat. We know that children who doesn't get enough fat, their brains doesn't develop. They get like they are having a mental challenge, and it's abuse to not give a child fat in their food. They need it. Everybody knows that, and that is also one of the things when you get children who get vegan food are often lacking the fat, and that is what's often dangerous in that to give if you don't know what you're doing and are really study it. And it makes me so angry that people are trying to reduce this from children's food. It's also a way to make the child feel that something is wrong with being fat or wrong with gaining weight, and small children shouldn't have even a clue what we are talking about. We shouldn't know about this. It's you can hear I could rant about this all day, but it makes me really upset when people are complaining about Rose's weight. I'm really, really happy she's gaining weight, and happy that she's eat a lot as you do now. And yeah, she's eating pancakes right now, and guess what? It's a perfectly fine meal sometimes. Not every day, but sometimes. She's eating pancakes and nectarines right now, and yeah, that's perfectly fine for a little girl like her to eat. and she's feeding the dog the leftovers. Like always, yeah, that's my baby. But yeah, it's something that makes me really upset. Maybe even more so because I always had problems with my weight, and my issues didn't stop until I felt better about myself and started to eat normal. As long as you are on diet, you will probably just gain weight, and it's just stupid. And I don't want my children to feel bad about their bodies and bad about their weight. And what if Rue becomes fat or chubby when she's older? You know, who cares? As long as she is doing fine, she's outdoors a lot. If she likes to exercise and so on, she could be healthy in a bigger body. It's not a problem. The problem is when you don't, when you just sit indoors and doesn't move or doesn't do anything at all. Both it's affecting your mental health in a bad way, but also affecting your body in a bad way. And you can be really, really slim, but in a really poor physical condition because lack of exercise and so on. And you need to see the whole picture, not just fixating on the scale all the time. So yeah. Thank you for watching and listening to my rants.